Well, good afternoon. So there is a pool of 70 jurors, and so far about 20 of them have been questioned. Now, this is just a routine process. The judge just wants to make sure that these potential jurors haven't seen or read anything that will influence their role if they are selected. Now, this morning, former ComEd Vice President and lobbyist John Hooker, Jay Doherty, a former ComEd contractor and president of the City Club of Chicago, and Michael McLean, a former ComEd lobbyist and consultant, were seen walking into the federal courthouse this morning. They, along with former ComEd CEO Ann Pramaggiore, are the four defendants who were charged in 2020. They are accused of an alleged scheme to bribe then Speaker of the Illinois House, Michael Madigan, who is scheduled to have his own corruption trial in 2024. The four are accused of conspiring with outside consultants to corruptly influence and reward Madigan, the powerful speaker able to exert heavy influence on legislation impacting ComEd. Federal prosecutors allege it was a corrupt influence campaign. A once elected legal analyst, Terry Sullivan, says jurors will have to determine when an action becomes criminal.
In this case, they may well be able to show that these people received something tangible, and maybe hoping that if they get a conviction here on one of these four, that in fact one of these will flip by the time they get to Speaker Madigan's trial.
Now, given the complexity of this case, this is something that legal experts say could last up to 2 months. Now, we will have a recap at the end of today and also follow this case both on air and online. Reporting live from the federal courthouse, Christine Flores, WGN News.